Once upon a time, in a quiet village beside a wide green yam farm, there lived a ram. Every morning, before the sun climbed the hill, the ram sat alone at the entrance. The whole village trusted the ram. One morning, a jackal stopped at the gate and said, "Brother, I have not eaten since 2 days ago. My body is weak. Please help me find something." The ram glanced at the elder's yam farm next door. "Go in and take what has already fallen. Do not uproot anything still growing. What stands must remain standing." The jackal looked at the farm, then back at the ram. "Only what has fallen. You have my word." The next morning, the jackal entered quietly, picked a few loose tubers from the surface, and left before the first rooster crowed. The morning after, he arrived earlier, walked further in, stayed longer than before. By the third morning, the jackal had moved deep into the heart of the farm. He crouched low, pressed both front paws into the soil, and began to pull slow and deliberate. The ram stood at the entrance watching. He took one step forward, then stopped and said nothing. Fourth morning, the ram walked to the edge of the farm and looked in. Raw earth, uprooted yams lying scattered across the ground like bones after a feast. The elder arrived at sunrise, lifted one torn stem from the soil, turned it slowly in both hands, and walked straight to the ram's gate. "You ruined my farm." "It was the jackal," the ram said. "Every single morning, I watched him do it." "Huh." The elder turned to face the jackal. The jackal dropped his gaze and spoke softly. "I am innocent. I never touched a single root." Then he paused, raised his eyes to the elder, and said, "But if the ram wishes to make accusations, let a proper court hear them. I ask only one thing. This farm was destroyed in cold weather. The yams were torn from frozen ground. Is it not right that the court see this very ground in the same cold before passing judgment?" The elder studied the farm, studied the jackal. "When the cold season comes, we will settle this." The jackal nodded once and walked away without another word. That evening, the jackal sat at the edge of the road, watching dark clouds roll in from the north. The cold was moving fast. He looked at the clouds, then toward the ram's gate, and went inside without a sound. Winter came hard and without warning. On the coldest morning of the season, before the sun had risen, the jackal knocked on the ram's door. "The elder is waiting. It is time." When they entered the elder's chamber, the cold struck the ram like a blow. His legs began to tremble. His whole body shook. The elder observed him carefully. "Look how he shakes. Is that not the trembling of a guilty heart?" He leaned forward. "Speak. What do you have to say for yourself?" The ram opened his mouth, but the cold had seized his throat. His jaw rattled. His voice would not come. Mistaking his silence for confession, the elder declared him guilty and drove him away from the house in shame. Not everyone who arrives at your door is starving. Some come to observe you. Some come to learn what you will and will not do. And some come to use your own generosity as the instrument of your ruin. Protect your entrance. The most dangerous one is not the person who takes too much. It is the one who takes just enough to earn your trust, just enough to get through the door. If someone once came to you in need and left you with nothing, drop one word in the comments. And if this story struck something real in you, send it to one person who still welcomes everyone without question. Subscribe for more stories that tell the truth.